Okay, can we talk about how stuff that seems completely normal to other people feels like an Olympic level challenge when you have ADHD? Like, I'm not being dramatic. These are real things that can derail my entire day. It's almost like my brain has a completely different operating system from the average human being, and executive function was not included. It's like that whole, I have an appointment at 2 p.m., so I will spend until 2 p.m. thinking and obsessing about that appointment and getting ready for that appointment and not doing anything else. Functional freeze. Or it's like the time I forgot to take out the trash bin to the curb and I heard the garbage truck, which had shown up early at 8 a.m. while I was happily working away at my desk, and it left me completely distraught for 3 hours because I forgot to take out the trash bin. So if you've ever looked around at the world and thought, why does everyone else seem fine while I'm over here losing my mind over wet socks and trying to figure out how long it will take me to run my errands? Hi, welcome. You're in the right place. Here are 8 things that horrify people with ADHD, but everyone else seems totally chill about them. 1. Transitioning from one task to another. Listen, if I'm finally focused on something, which is a miracle in and of itself, unless it's like a special interest of mine, and someone's like, hey, can you switch to this other thing? No, I cannot. My brain is like, we live here now. This is our home. It's like being yanked out of another dimension and expected to function. And sudden changes can trigger feelings of frustration, anxiety, and overwhelm, especially if there isn't enough time to mentally prepare. I need timers, alarms, sticky notes, and honestly, a little ceremony just to transition from sending emails to having lunch. Little cues can actually help prompt mental action and reduce the mental load of remembering when to switch, so take advantage of them if you can. 2. Washing my hair. Oh, you mean the full-on sensory event that involves water, noise, smells, and the texture of shampoo? Yeah, that one. And being wet. I hate being wet. I love the idea of swimming, but then you have to be wet once you're done and out of the pool, and just having wet hair and wet swimsuits, and I hate it. It's the worst. It's the same with showers. I hate being wet after showering, and I have a lot of hair, so it takes a long time to dry, probably 20 to 30 minutes to blow dry at a minimum, and we're talking hours without a blow dryer. And it's not just, I don't feel like it. It's, this feels like too much stimulation, and now I'm overwhelmed, and also maybe crying for no reason. Shower tears. And it's not just me. When kids struggle with sensory sensitivities and activities like washing hair, it's possible that they would meet screening criteria for sensory processing disorders. For me, I never wash my hair more than 2 times a week, and there are also dry shampoo days, scarf days, and pigtail braid days, which I have sometimes. We do what we gotta do. 3. Background distractions. You know how most people can just tune things out? Yeah, that skill skipped me. If there's a lawnmower 2 blocks away, a blinking light, a dog breathing too loudly, my brain notices all of it. In fact, while shooting this video, I can very clearly hear both of the dogs in this room making noises, and it drives me crazy. My husband, on the other hand, can watch TV while he works. TV! How is that even possible? I would not get a single bit of work done. And don't even get me started on those people who can sleep with the television on. That's like some next level brain stuff. So yes, I do wear headphones. Noise canceling, brown noise, pink noise, thunderstorm, podcast from 2013, whatever it takes to keep me from floating off the planet. Again, you do what you gotta do. 4. Estimating time. Okay, time blindness is real. I'll be like, this will take me 15 minutes, and it takes 3 hours. I will probably be late to whatever meeting you scheduled on my calendar because I was wrapped up and focused on a project. I'm not even avoiding anything. I saw the notification 10 minutes before the meeting. I just started working on something else after that notification came through and forgot about time completely, so I'm sorry, it's not on purpose, it just happens. Other times I am hypervigilant. I start panicking that I'm going to be late hours before I need to be somewhere. Even 5 minutes later than I believe I need to leave my house to get somewhere, and I'm sweating with my heart racing the entire drive to wherever it is I need to go. My brain can't differentiate between 5 minutes late and the literal zombie apocalypse that's inevitably going to happen at some point. It's all panic, all the time. And time is a concept. I don't experience it like other people, and I need external tools. Again, alarms, post-it notes, possibly a support group. 5, organizing. Oh boy, so I start strong. I get motivated. I'll like pull everything out and I'm like, I'm gonna fix this. It's gonna be great. My closet is gonna be so clean. That starting an organizational project energy just flows through my body. 20 minutes later, it looks like a tornado has come through and I'm sitting on the floor in a pile of half-sorted junk, wondering what happened. When it comes to starting an organizational project, executive dysfunction kicks in fast. And now, after starting, I'm overwhelmed by chaos, surrounded by it. Yay. I'd actually like to introduce you to my current method of organization. It's a great technique called the pile. Or there's that tried and true, close the drawer or the door and just pretend the clutter doesn't even exist, which is something I've been practicing for years, and I do not want to know what is in my office closet. It's just better for everyone if it remains a mystery. 6, eating. Why must we eat multiple times a day, every day, for our entire lives? It is the bane of my existence, and I hate it so much. People without ADHD just don't really seem to understand how you can forget to eat. But when I'm in hyper-focus mode, yeah, I don't even realize I'm hungry and I'm just ignoring the signals my body is sending. Some days, lunch is a sizable effort and chore when I realize it's mid-afternoon and I'm still at my desk and I have not put any sustenance in my body for many hours. Then, suddenly I'm starving, irritated, and eating chips out of the bag while standing in the kitchen like a feral raccoon. It's not pretty when I'm hangry, and I get hangry. Preparing food? Yeah, no, that's too overwhelming. We have ingredients in the kitchen. We have food at home, but cooking is too much like organizing. Now, fixating on Cheetos Puffs because every other food item in existence sounds like the worst idea ever, and then eating only Cheetos Puffs for 2 weeks until I burn out and the sight of them makes me gag, that's perfection. 7, stepping on something in wet socks. This is my villain origin story. I'm not kidding. You step on one cold, wet spot in socks and suddenly the entire day is canceled. It's not just, ew. It's a full body, the world is ending reaction. ADHD comes with sensory issues and emotional regulation challenges, so yeah, I'm spiraling over a wet floor like it's a life or death situation. Yes, the reaction is stronger than expected. It's a quick, unplanned change, a transition. It's also a horrific sensory experience, that wet, cottony yuckiness. Please let me have my existential crisis and don't ask questions when I have to burn the socks and I end up mopping the entire house afterwards. I don't understand it. It's just what happens. 8, losing stuff. If it's not attached to me, I'm gonna lose it. Keys, gone. Wallet, where? Phone, check the freezer. Seriously though, the only reason I wear an Apple Watch is because it is literally strapped to my arm and I can use it to ping my phone, because otherwise I would never know where my phone is. I just can't keep a hold of the thing. Working memory refers to the ability to hold and manipulate information in the short term. My working memory is like a browser with 87 tabs open, and one of them's playing music, but I can't find which one, and that's a pretty common experience for people with ADHD. And it's also not unlike my real browser, which also has 87 tabs open. Misplacing items triggers anxiety and panic. Remember how I hate being late? Throw on a missing set of keys, and it's, I'm spiraling out of control time. That's fun for everyone, right? Using a launch pad like a shelf or a table to hold things you need when you leave the house can help, if you remember to use it. My husband, bless his heart, actually installed like a hook in a cubby by the back door and insists I hang my little bag there that has my keys in it when I come home so that I don't lose it. And to his credit, it actually does help. So yeah, while these might seem like minor annoyances to some people, for folks with ADHD, these are like final bosses that we have to fight every day just to function. If you're nodding along like, yep, that's me, you're not broken, you're just navigating a world that wasn't necessarily built for brains like ours. And if you're someone who doesn't struggle with this stuff, be kind. It's not laziness, it's not carelessness, it really is just that different operating system. It's not bad, it's just different. And it can do some pretty amazing things too. Just know we are not doing these things on purpose, and we're absolutely doing the best that we can, just like everyone else.